Hey traders, welcome back. It's Jeffrey here. Pleasure to be with you again. And what great results to go over from yesterday's suggested Forex pairs. Let's take a look at the disclaimer first. All the information provided here, as you know, is for educational purposes only, and it's not an offer or a recommendation to trade futures, stocks, options, or Forex. Analyze and evaluate these suggested trades yourself. Place them in the position that works best for you, knowing your own risk tolerance. So let's take a look and see. These trades came out yesterday, July 31st, after I analyzed the currency pair strength and weakness. Okay, we still had a long entry on the NZD USD, and that actually took a little while to play out, but once it finally flipped in our favor, a total of 45 pips. The Japanese yen is still the Forex pair that we love and is the gift that keeps on giving. Lots of great results on the shorts that we had yesterday for a total of over 800 pips altogether. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. Okay, here we've got our Ninja Trader charts. These have all been moved to the 15-minute, but as you know already, I start on the 30-minute chart. I'm looking for parabolic moves coupled with my analysis of the currency pairs. So if I'm looking for a long, I always want to try to get in closer to the bottom area of the envelope, and I factor in the supply and demand zones at the same time. So in this particular case, I didn't get into the NZD USD. Hold on, let's move this over here. There we go. Until early this morning. Okay, my trade was never filled with a pending order all through the night, but in the early part of the morning, around 6 a.m., I finally got filled when we came all the way down and was able to ride this straight up until we hit our first target. And then we, of course, went ahead and at the same time, after we hit our first target right up here, and we swung down, you can see we crossed over the linear regression moving average right at that spot, and we were out of the trade. And that is a total of 45 pips when you add those two together. Okay. Next, on the euro yen, let's see. We did get right in at about 8 p.m. Okay, immediately came down, hit our first target, hit our second target automatically by putting our runner attached to the linear regression moving average for a total of 74 pips for the first target and 96 pips when we hit that second one. And then if we look at the euro kiwi, same thing. We were able to get in at around, let's see, not until about 9:30, 10 Eastern time last night. As you can see, when we first started looking at the charts, flat as can be. But I went ahead and entered, and even though we came up a little bit, we did not get stopped out. And then once we hit the Tokyo session and then into the London session, finally went ahead and got our move as London opened. So we went ahead and took our profits all the way through. First one all the way through this London open, okay? And took our first profit right over here, and second after we had a cross of that linear regression moving average. Total of about 57 pips on that. And on the pound yen, and we're still recovering from the yen economic news, and we had Bank of England economic interest rate news as well. So in this case, we got in right away and rode that down 1, 2, 3. Within just a couple of hours, we were out of that, and we had a nice 162 pip move. And on the pound New Zealand, same thing. We were a little bit flat for a bit, and then finally rode it down and took our two profits all through the London Open. Okay, here is Tokyo, and here is where London opens, right around 3 a.m. Eastern, and boom, rode that down all the way. Okay, Next, on the Australian yen. Let's take a look. Okay, and that was a fast rundown. Typically, when you're dealing with the Aussie and the yen, two Asian area session pairs, you're going to see a greater effect from the Asian or the Tokyo market, okay? Between Tokyo and Singapore opening, right around the time that you've got Sydney getting ready to finish up, you'll easily see these big moves, okay? If we waited around for the London session to open, it really was kind of flat, okay? So the Aussie and the New Zealand really responded on the Asian and the Tokyo session much more dramatically. And then we've got the Aussie, New Zealand, and as you can see, we had that same early move on the Tokyo market session, okay? And then if you stuck around for the London session, not too much of a move, and in fact, even a return until we hit the New York session. And then lastly, US dollar and the yen. The dollar is coming off of interest rate news yesterday. What did Powell really confirm? Almost guarantee that we're going to have a September rate drop finally, maybe even one or two more this year. When interest rates go down, that's bad news for the dollar, okay? So if we've got a USD JPY pair, then we would expect to see a move straight down just like that, okay? Okay, so there you have it, traders. Here are our results again, okay? Another great day of all winners. Tomorrow, remember, we are going to have a live session. I will walk you through what you need to do if you want to trade Forex on NinjaTrader, how to do it, what you need to know about pips, putting your targets in, how you attach runners, trading multiple take profits, and any questions. I will send that link around to all of you, and that'll do it for today. We'll see you in the next one, and see you in the session tomorrow.